Gunsmithing Training Opportunities. William Hovey Smith, 2013. I'm the author of Extreme Muzzleloading, and I sometimes work on my own guns, but these guys and gals are learning how to do it better.
I'm talking to Miles Hemrick and Bob Thacker of the Pennsylvania Gunsmithing School, and we're going to talk a little bit about gunsmithing schools and about what they offer. Sir, you have a program, and how long has this program been available?
This program was started in 1949 and been developed over all of those years to the current state that you see today.
Where are you physically located?
We're located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and the actual length of this program is 16 months. And we measure in clock hours. 2,500 clock hours is our program length.
Yes, sir. Now, besides yourself, there are several other schools around the country that teach similar gunsmithing programs, and we want to talk about these in generalities rather than specifics. What are some of the others?
Well, there is a school in North Carolina, Montgomery Community College, school in Denver, Colorado School of Trades, one in Trinidad, Colorado as well, obviously named Trinidad Junior College. Those are the real main ones. There's, I think, one in Minnesota too, Pine Technical College.
So in short, you may find some located in your near geographic area if you go on Google and you look for gunsmithing schools. Yeah,
definitely.
You sure can. Now, what is the usual program for such a school?
Well, they do vary by the school and their focus. Some schools offer associate degree programs, some schools offer certificate programs, and our school offers a diploma program. Each have unique courses in addition to gunsmithing. A certificate program is generally less than 1 year in length, and a diploma program is generally longer than 1 year in length. So that's the distinction between the three.
Miles, you have one of your guns, and certainly the oldest in design. Tell us about that one.
Absolutely. I have a Thompson Center Hawken design flintlock rifle. It is a 50 caliber flintlock. That was my father-in-law's that I've done the metal prep and cleaned up, and came out very nice.
Did you redo the stock?
No, sir. I did not redo the stock. I did all the metal work and brass polish.
All right. Okay. Now, what's the next one up?
Next one up is a Mauser design made by Husqvarna. This is one of my schoolmates' guns. He did the stock work, and he's working on the metal prep as we speak right now.
Yes, sir. Now, during the usual course, I assume you would have a separate period for stock making and a separate interval that you would do metal work and metal finishing and bluing. Is that correct?
That is correct. We have 15 different courses in the program, in our program. One of those courses happens to be custom rifle making, which you see here on this beautiful Turkish walnut in the classic tradition. This is in process of being finished. It's not completed yet, and you can see as if we turn it a little bit, the metal is not done, obviously. Separate course is what we call bluing. It might be called restoration or refinishing. Lots of different aspects involved in this. The metal finishing takes a lot of time, and many people have heard before you paint something, you always have a tremendous amount of preparation time. The preparation is the key to any metal finishing. And this just happens to be a first project of a student. It's quite a nice job as it is.
Okay. And then we have a very interesting thing coming up.
This is a 1800 period side hammer double barrel shotgun from Europe. He has put a black walnut burl stock on it and has checkered 28 lines per inch checkering on the side, which is also part of our stock making course.
Yeah, that is really beautiful checkering. You can see the wood grain in it even through the checkering pattern, which is distinguished a very, very fine checkering. Hours and hours to do this kind of patterning. It's not something I would do, for example.
For a gunsmithing student, that's an excellent beginning start. This young man has a tremendous amount of potential because of that. And what makes the grain stand out, as you said, is the fine lines per inch on it. That's what makes that grain stand out.
Yes, sir. A handsome piece. Now, if people want to find out more about you and your institution, and others like it, where would they go?
Well, the best place to go is just to Google gunsmithing schools. Our school is very easily found. If you type in gunsmithing schools, it pops up as one of the top hits. But that's really the easiest way with the internet today. Very easy to find gunsmithing schools.
Okay. Now, I assume that, of course, you charge money for your students for their instruction.
We do.
And what sort of tuitions are we talking about?
Well, they, of course, vary by the year. We do not have different tuitions for in-state and out-of-state. Current tuition rate per semester now is $5,600, and it's necessary to buy stock woods and barrels and actions and supplies. There's hammers and punches and toolboxes and normal gunsmithing tools that are required. They vary by the semester.
Sure.
Probably in the neighborhood, and our program is 4 semesters, somewhere in the neighborhood, if we were to average it, about $1,500, maybe $1,800 per semester.
Are financial aid programs available for your students?
Yes, they are. There are different financial aid programs that are available to students that qualify. There's veterans benefits, something as a result of the 9/11, we have post 9/11 benefits that are very, very beneficial to students. There are also federal student financial aid programs that are in the form of grants and loans. And remember that financial aid is exactly what it says. It's an aid to help the student pay for their supplies, tuition, and living expenses. Doesn't cover everything necessarily.
Yes, sir. Now, concerning job prospects afterwards, of course, we are here at the Brownells Career Fair. And so people are out there talking to, well, prospective companies that might hire them. How's the placement rate on your students?
Our placement rate is very, very good. In this low economy, where job situations are very, very tight, our placement rate has been consistently above 70%. It is usually higher than that, but because of the bad job market, it's around between 70 and 80%. But if you think about it, for any school across the nation, whether it's a welding school or a professional school, that's an excellent job rate.
Yes, sir. It certainly is. Again, for more information, where should people go?
Well, they can obviously, looking at different schools, they can go and Google or Bing gunsmithing, but for our school, they can just go to www.pagunsmith.edu.
Well, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
These are some of the schools that were represented at the Brownells Career Fair. If you have interest in some of these, by all means go ahead and Google, find out what the programs are, the curricula, and where they're located, and which most nearly fits your individual interests. Besides my book, Extreme Muzzleloading, I also have backyard deer hunting, crossbow hunting, and practical bow fishing, and all of these are available as ebooks. For more information on my books, blogs, and videos, go to my website at www.hoviesmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless.